The more everyone in the process knows your budget, the more we can work together to make sure that we come in on time and on budget. Hey, I'm Josh, a builder here in New Zealand. Today's build process video is all about design. Here's a list of what we'll cover in this video. Feel free to skip ahead. You'll come in for an initial consultation with Prime or your designer, and that's when you'll establish the initial brief. How many bedrooms do you need? What size home? How many living rooms? So one of the things I encourage all my clients to do is set a realistic budget right at the start and make sure they communicate that to everyone involved. The more everyone in the process knows your budget, the more we can work together to make sure that we come in on time and on budget. 2 stages to design. Stage 1 is concepts and stage 2 is working drawings. For the concept stage, we focus on the layout of the house, the floor plan. How does the floor plan interact with the land? Once you are happy with the design and the price of the design, we send it to the technical stage, which is working drawings. Basically, Prime Designs turns 5 pages into 25 pages or more of details. So you'll have a site layout, which includes the 4 boundaries and where the house will be in relation to them. We have a floor plan, we have elevations. Then there'll also be on there a bunch of information about like stud height, joinery height, weatherboard type, insulation values. Yeah, just a lot of information that you need. So once they've produced an initial design, we'll go through 2 rounds of revisions, and that's your chance to go through and make sure that everything on those pieces of paper captures the look, style, feel, size, budget of home you're trying to create. Definitely, I've worked with a client who had 7 rounds of changes. So revision 1 and 2 are included in the base rate, and anything after that is charged at an hourly rate. I would still recommend that you take the amount of revisions you need to get your plans looking and feeling the way you want. Don't just sign something off if you're not quite happy with it. Here at J&K, all our homes are a one-off design, and we'll design a home to suit your style, needs, budget and your site. What I've found is with a set plan, sometimes you can like force it to work and you end up compromising something, whereas it's almost the same amount of effort to just design it from scratch. If your site has a slope of more than 1 meter over the entire build platform, we will require a topographical survey to achieve the best design for your house. This will be an extra cost, but it's a necessary cost to achieving a good outcome in terms of house design and saving money down the road. In general, I would allow 2 to 3 months from initial booking all the way through to signed concept. And it sounds like a lot, and we can definitely do it quicker, but that allows for you to have a think about it, for us to get it priced correctly, right through to the point where you're like ready to pull the trigger on those drawings. You can definitely change the design any point you want. However, the further into the build you get, the more costly it becomes. So what I suggest to my clients is that we spend the time right at concept design, making sure that those concepts capture everything you want in your design to avoid costly changes down the track. So Prime Designs is one of the main concept designers I work with. They're not the only one, but they do the majority of my homes. There's a great team of people in here who are very familiar with the building process. So the concept phase is when we start to take your dream and your vision and turn it into a plan that every tradie and every supplier from this point on will use to bring your vision to life. So it is actually probably the most important part of the entire process, because whatever's on that piece of paper is whatever we're going to build.